here and welcome to another episode of KK Q&A. I know it's been quite some time since my last KK Q&A, so I am back here to answer more of your questions. So let's get started. So the very first question is from Tanya. She is from Canada, and her question to me is, do you listen to any type of music besides K-pop? I do. Besides K-pop, I listen to some pop music, American pop music, and I also listen to C-pop or Chinese pop music. So when it comes to Chinese pop music, there is this one person that I ultimately love, and she is my idol, and she is someone that I look up to, and she is Rainy Yang or Yang Chenling. She is my idol. I look up to her. I have been a fan of her ever since she came out. So when she was in Foreign Love, she was my favorite member, and then from then till now, I've been a fan of hers. So all of her CDs I have, mostly all of the dramas that she has starred in, I have watched. So she is my ultimate idol and someone that I look up to. So yeah, besides K-pop, I do listen to Chinese pop and a little bit of American pop music. So the next question is from Charlotte. She is from the US, and her question to me is, how would you feel if your ultimate biases had a fight over you? I would feel absolutely happy. I don't think any fangirl would not be happy to have their biases fight over them. But you know, I don't want to fight. You know, I like my biases to be all friends. It's great. It's like great to see my biases be like friends with each other. So for example, Ki and Woohyun, like they are best of friends. Like they call each other soulmates. So I love it when they're together. It's just like amazing. But to have them fight over me, I think any fangirl would be absolutely happy. I mean, just to think that your ultimate bias is fighting over you because they like you, and to have, you know, that to know that they like you is just, you're in cloud 9. I mean, for any, you know, K-pop fan out there. Okay. Next question is from Taylor, and she is also from the US. Her question from me is, have you ever had a funny dream about any of your biases? If so, what was it? Funny dream. I've never really had a funny dream. I've had weird dreams and dreams that just seem really realistic. So funny dreams, not really, but weird dreams, definitely. And when I mean weird, it's just dreams that just don't make sense to me at all. Sometimes it's just, like I dream about these dreams and it's just like question marks. Like what? Okay, so I'll tell you a weird dream that I've had, and it's about EXO. So it was the time when they just debuted, and I was goo gaga over them. And so whenever I just got into a new group, I would always search up some info about them and try to get to know more about each individual member and know names and which phase goes with which. And so a lot of the times when that happens, I do dream about them. And so this one time I dreamt about EXO. So it was really weird. So we were sitting at this bench, like in the park. So it's me and a friend that I have never met in my life, but apparently she is my friend in my dreams. And we were just talking. I don't know what we were talking about, but just talking. And then all of a sudden, Chunyo comes up to us, and you know, he was just talking. He was being his Chunyo self, like talking and chatting and smiling and everything. And so we were kind of ignoring him, not because we don't like him, but because it's the kind of ignoring where you're like really good friends with someone and you know their personality, and for someone who just keeps on talking and talking, you just kind of tune out them. So that's what me and my friend were doing. And then all of a sudden we were told to sit down on the floor. So then we sat down, and then all of a sudden the scenery changed from a park to like being in this like kind of, I don't even know what it was actually. It was just like dark. But we were sitting on like these kind of metal, it felt like we were sitting on a truck. Like those really big trucks, storage trucks. Yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, we were. And then so I was just sitting there looking around because there were so many people, and then all of a sudden I felt someone staring at me. And so I like turned around, and there was Baekhyun just looking at me and like shyly looked away. And then that feeling was still there, so then I looked back again and he was there, and then so I just smiled at him, and then he smiled back at me, and then I like shyly looked away again, and then the feeling was still there, so I looked back, and then he was still looking at me, so I kind of said like hello, and then he was like, oh hello, my name is Baekhyun, it's nice to meet you, and I was like, oh my name is Kitty, it's nice to meet you. And then so we kind of just started talking, and we're just having a really great time talking, and then Chunyo was just, I don't know, came out of nowhere again and then started talking to us as well. So three of us were talking, and then all of a sudden Suho comes up out of nowhere, and he was like, hi, my name is Suho, nice to meet you. And I was just like, hi, my name is Kitty, nice to meet you. And we were just like talking, the four of us. I don't know where my friend went, she just kind of disappeared afterwards. And then all of a sudden we were told to sit back again to the bench. So the scenery changed from this dark room or whatever it was to the park again, and then it was me and my friend, so apparently she came back, and then Baekhyun and Chunyeol were sitting in front of us, and then Suho was just standing there, and then they were actually asking us, oh, this is our first time in New York, you know, is there any place that we should look at, you know, do you want to come with us and show us these places? And then so me and my friend agreed, and you know, kind of planned out where we wanted to go, and then all of a sudden their manager comes up and say, oh, we have to go. And then so that was the end. Yeah, it was a weird dream, like a weird ending for a dream, but I felt that there was more to it, and so I tried falling asleep again, because there were, you know, sayings out there like if you just woke up from a dream and then go back to sleep in the same position, you kind of dream about the continuation, but that never happened because I was just too excited and couldn't fall asleep. So yeah, but like I said, it was a weird dream, but I was really happy to dream about it because Baekhyun was smiling at me, and I was just like, oh, adorable Baekhyun. Okay. Next question is from Gabriella. She is from Romania. And her question to me is, what is your OTP or one true pair in K-pop? So I've never really knew about this OTP thing until like last year. And so I like online there was always this one OTP, like who's your OTP, or like, oh, my OTP is la la la. I was like, what is OTP? And then I found out, oh, it means one true pair. So basically this OTP is these pairings that fans do within the group. So my OTP in K-pop would have to be these two boys that whenever you see them together, you just feel that they are just adorable. And they are Hyun, Taehyun and Luhan. They are absolutely adorable when they're together. Like, they have this relationship in which you would not believe that they're not related. You know, like when they're together, it feels like they're brothers, just having fun and hanging out, and they just stick to each other like glue. Like they can't separate at all. So it's great seeing them together. I always feel that they are so adorable when I see pictures of them together. So, like, believe it or not, the first time I actually saw them, I thought they were twins. And then once I looked, you know, at more pictures and everything, I was like, oh no, they're not twins, they're, you know, probably just brothers. And then all of a sudden I realized that one was Chinese and one was Korean, and I was like, okay, so no, they're not. They're just really good friends. I love this pair. It's Twice. Like definitely my one true parent K-pop. But other than them, I have other, OTPs, and one of them would have to be Teen Top's Eljo and Chunji. These two are hilarious when they're put together. They are just hilarious. Like they tease each other and they torture each other. It's just like hilarious. And then the next one I would have to say is Infinite's L and Seongyul. They have this love and hate relationship going on between them, and fans just love it. I love it as well. It's just hilarious watching them two together as well. Okay, so last question of the day is by Esmelda. She is from the US, and her question to me is, what is your ultimate favorite K-pop song or songs? That is a hard one. That is a hard question. Okay, wow. My ultimate favorite K-pop song. That's a hard one. But right off of my head, I would have to say EXO's Angel or Noe Sesamuro. So both the Korean and Chinese version. I love that song. That song is a must sing for me at the norebang or at the karaoke. I love that song. Like I remember one time when I went to the karaoke and I sang it in the beginning when we just started, and then I sang it again at the end before before we had to leave. So yeah, that is definitely one of my favorite songs. Definitely. Another one would have to be Girls' Generation's Into the New World. I love that song. That is my ultimate favorite debut song ever. So that's also one of the songs that I have to sing at the karaoke. Like definitely. There are definitely more songs out there, but I can't think of it right now off the top of my head. And a lot of the songs, my ultimate favorite songs, are all ballad songs, because I personally love listening to ballad songs, so pretty much all of them are ballad songs. So for you guys who, I don't know if you've seen my latest unboxing where I unboxed EXO or Hugs and Kisses, both the Hugs version and the Kiss version, and I have mentioned that I am giving away 2 of their posters. So that means 2 winners will be chosen. The first winner would have the chance to pick which poster they want, and then the second winner would have to take the ones that is left over. Okay, so to enter to this contest, it's really easy. There's only 2 things you need to do. The first thing is to subscribe. You have to be a subscriber, because I want to do these giveaways because I want to give back to you guys for watching my videos and for subscribing and for supporting me. So you have to be a subscriber. So if you're not a subscriber, subscribe, and so you could be able to enter to this contest. And remember, I do check if you do subscribe or not, even though there is like quite a lot of you. I would have to go through every single name to kind of know which one is you guys. So definitely subscribe. I will check on it. If you don't subscribe, you will be disqualified, and I don't want to do that to anyone, so please subscribe. And then the second thing you have to do is just comment below and answer this, just fill in the blanks, I should say. So just tell me your name and then the country or city that you're from. You could tell me either one or whatever you like, and to just you could ask me a question and or give me a suggestion. So you could ask me a question about anything, like if just wanted to know something, just tell me. Could be anything, just nothing too personal. But any question is welcome. And or you could give me a suggestion. So if you have a suggestion that you want me to do, like a video that you want me to do, or there's things that you want me to talk about more, or just any ideas that you have is okay. Or if you want to do both, that is fine as well. You could, you know, give me a question and a suggestion. So it's up to you guys, as long as you know, give me something, either a question or a suggestion. It could be okay, any one of them. So that's all you have to do. So subscribe and then fill out the format in the comment below, okay? And so this giveaway, I would give it till the end of this month. So deadline would have to be the 31st, okay? Till the end of 31st. So till like 12 a.m. Well, 12 a.m. is already pretty much the first. So yeah. So you have this till the end of this month, Eastern time, okay? So remember to kind of check out the time zone if you're not sure. So you guys have about a week to enter for this contest, okay? And so this is for international, so no matter where you live, I will send it to you, okay? So you don't have to worry about, oh, I live in like some part of, you know, really far away or anything. It's fine. It's fine. I will send it to you guys, so no worries about that, okay? So that is all for this time, and I'll see you guys next time. And